Hello. Hello and welcome back to my channel, my friends. Alright, pleased to welcome me here. My friends, this is my third of expedition about my demonstrating our so-called sense of humor. And my friends, I show you some talent about stand-up comedy. And my friends, I will show you what all humor we have here in our campus. And my friends, what are the things that we in fact do here in Megalopolis possibility. Alright, so my friends, as I've told you, this is my so-called expedition in stand-up comedy. So my friends, please don't take my accent, so seriously, because that is, just to indulge laughter. Alright, so let us begin. Well, my friends, when President of the United States, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, was once, running for an election, he was running for the Senate in 1956. While he was running for Senate in 1956, he went over and asked and consulted a fellow friend of him, known as Senator John Walters, and which, okay, Mr. Walters, what do you think? How do I think about running for the United States Senate? I gotta be a United States Senator. Someday, with the ambition of being the President of the United States. Number 31. Alright. Senator John Walters, was a very humble man. With huge whiskers, a very generous wife, and a beautiful farm, and a beautiful Mercedes, and he had a great amount of wealth. At which, but Senator, only one thing which President Kennedy, obviously future President Kennedy, and Senator Walters, which they did not have in common was generosity. My friends, happened to go by in such a manner that after Kennedy asked him that, okay, what do you think about it? How I gonna run for United States Senate election? He was like, no, don't do it. That state you can't possibly win. No, don't go. You can't possibly win. Bad year. My friends, that was our Senator Walters. All right, my friends, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. John Fitzgerald Kennedy once said that, okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, President Johnson, Reverend clergy, Vice President Nixon, President Eisenhower, President Truman. Alright, I am the man who happens to pledge allegiance to the Oval Office, and I accompanied Jacqueline Kennedy to Paris, and it seems to be amazing and beautiful. My friends, that was John Fitzgerald Kennedy. Alright. Alright, my friends, but the best ever sense of humor when it comes about American presidents, comes from Ronald Reagan. And my friends, President Ronald Reagan really, had an amazing personality, an amazing vivacious wife. People, could count, the jokes, which he told. My friends, once he told that, when he in fact got to go for an operation, after his so-called attempt, and with John Hinckley Jr., basically shot the President Ronald Reagan, and that bullet, literally missed his heart. And my friends, to which President Reagan, was rushed into the hospital. My friends, President Reagan, was accompanied by the former First Lady of the United States, Nancy Reagan. And to which President Reagan said that, all right, honey, okay, I don't know, but you gotta make sure that these are all Republicans and not Democrats, because they're gonna have me killed. All right. And my friends, our Ronald Reagan, and another thing seems to be that back in 1958, while Ronald Reagan was simply a Hollywood actor, the telephone exchange of the United States, was running, were literally 35 employees. And my friends, 35 employees, just in order, to keep that telephone exchange, that telephone service of the United States great. But my friends, why 17,000 1789 representatives, just in the bicameral legislature. Now, my friends, is that politics? I certainly don't think so. Alright, that was President Reagan, my friends. Alright, and you get to tell with, the jokes, which President Reagan, told, while he was in the Oval Office. The degree of sense of humor, which President Reagan, was trying to impersonate. My friends, that seems to be that. Alright. Alright, well, let's begin. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to ask someone which state you're from. Alright, let's ask someone. Okay, someone is from Delhi. Alright, this takes place in Delhi. My friends, there was in fact a realtor, and that realtor was really, driving so fast, and that realtor, was in fact, in a village-like setting, in a pastoral setting, that realtor, realtor had a client, who wanted, to find a farmland, basically, to grow some poultry. Those people, were so keen, to see the different breeds in poultry. Indians, right? I mean, they never really came across any amazing breed of chicken, any amazing breed of poultry. There was something, which the 3 people or rather 4 people can share. I mean, it happened to be such that, that realtor, who had an Indian client, in Agglomeration, Delhi, was running past the Safdarjung, the boulevard Safdarjung Road, and, was just going over to that Ambala. My friends, it happened to be such that, he was going really well, for 70 kilometers per hour, and that realtor, was going at an amazing speed. Something just passed by, he wasn't even on weed, but he just, was driving, straight, driving straight, just in order to, file look for properties. And there happened to be something, there was something, revolutionary about that day. He didn't stop by, but it's like, there was a chicken, my friends, and that chicken, basically, went running, and that chicken, basically even surpassed that car, which that realtor was driving at 70 kilometers per hour. On to which, the client asked, "Oh, what's that? What's that so-called organism? What is that chicken?" And my friends, to which the realtor replied, "I don't know. New place, capital of India, Agglomeration, Delhi. I don't know which kind of chicken that is." To which, my friends, the realtor, just began, to follow the trail of that so-called chicken. He, in fact, wanted to check, as to why is that chicken, running so fast. Did that come directly from the Lord? The thing took place, that chicken, in fact, went over and, basically, got inside, and so-called accessway, which was, in fact, leading to the grassland, where was swamp. My friends, the realtor, was following its trail, and, he wanted to go there. He just followed there and just tiptoed ahead, just went ahead, saw a marker of the farm, got cautious about entering into a farmer's property, and just went down and took a left turn and maneuvered his car, and then took another drive, and then there lay a barn. My friends, over near that barn, there was a farmer. That farmer, applying the fertilizer. And he stopped by, and to which, the realtor asked that farmer that, "Okay, hey, mister, did you see any chicken going by here?" So farmer began thinking, and was like, "Yes, there was a chicken going by here." And to which the realtor asked, "All right, did that chicken have 3 legs?" And to which the realtor began asking that, to which the farmer began saying that, "Oh yeah." To which the realtor asked that, "Okay, how do you do it? How is it possible, for a chicken, to have 3 legs?" And to which the farmer started replying, "Look, I'm a meat lover. I really love meat, and I also love meat, and we especially like to eat drumstick. I like the drumstick. Even my confidant like the drumstick, and even our son, our junior, as we call it, he likes the drumstick. And we all got, tired of, fighting for it." My friends, that was the Indian joke, or Agglomeration, Delhi. Alright, that was me, my friends, about my sense of humor and stuff. So, back to back to my regular style. So it seems to be about sense of humor, my friends. So, I mean, in today's day, while we are having so many issues, in our life and stuff, I'm gonna be eager to read and listen up to all these jokes, in order, to make you feel good. And my friends, I am gonna make a concoction of all these jokes, which I personally, some of them I borrowed from the other people, borrowed from President Reagan, some of which, I personally fabricated. I'm gonna share here, so have a good day, and please subscribe to my channel and like my content below. Have an amazing day. Bye bye.